you are listening to this story, listen carefully, because what happened could happen to you too. A girl was running down the street in the middle of the night. Suddenly, the camera went black. After that, she was never seen again. This is the story of Emma Wilson, a story that remains unfinished. Emma Wilson, a 22-year-old student at New York University, mysteriously disappeared on the night of December 14th, 2017. Her friend, Lucy Williams, stated that Emma had left her house that night. She seemed extremely scared. She said someone was following her, but when I asked who, she didn't say anything. Emma never made it home. The next day, the police received a missing person report, but the scariest part came 3 days later when the police found her phone lying in a deserted alley. The last call on the phone was made to a man named Eric Black, her ex-boyfriend. When the police questioned Eric, he admitted, "Yes, she called me, but I didn't pick up." We hadn't spoken in months, but the police grew suspicious. During the investigation, an incomplete diary was found in Emma's apartment. On the last page, there was only one line written: "If something happens to me, the truth is hidden in my old letters." The police began searching for her old letters but found nothing. Had someone already erased the evidence? The police examined CCTV footage of Emma's route. 11:48 p.m. Emma leaves Lucy's house. 11:52 p.m. A black car starts following her. 11:59 p.m. Emma suddenly stops at the side of the road, and then the camera shuts off. Was this a mere coincidence, or did someone deliberately turn the camera off? The police found a witness, Mark Davis, who said, "I saw Emma that night. She was arguing with someone, a man, but I couldn't see his face." But if Mark saw her, why was the camera off? The police questioned Lucy again. "What was the last thing Emma said to you?" Lucy became nervous. This time she confessed. She told me she had discovered a huge secret, something she couldn't share with anyone. Could this secret have led to her death? Now the police had two suspects, Eric and Lucy. But then, an anonymous letter arrived at the police station. It contained only one line: "You are looking in the wrong direction. The real killer is among you." The police found some old letters in Emma's closet. One of them read, "If something happens to me, my closest friend will be responsible. I've learned a truth I was never supposed to know." Did this mean Emma's killer was her closest friend? When the police re-examined the CCTV footage, one detail stood out. Mark Davis, the so-called witness, was standing near the same black car. Upon deeper investigation, the police discovered that Mark was Emma's former professor. She had filed a harassment complaint against him at the university. But before any action could be taken, she disappeared. The police arrested Mark. Under intense questioning, he confessed, "Yes, I stopped her, but I didn't kill her. She tried to escape, and by accident, her head hit a rock. I panicked and threw her body into the river." The police searched the river, and a week later, Emma's body was found. Mark was arrested, but the autopsy report revealed a shocking truth. Emma hadn't died from a head injury. Her body contained traces of poison. This meant that when Mark threw her into the river, she was already dead. So, was the real killer someone else? Or is someone still roaming free? To this day, this case remains unsolved. No one knows knows who the real murderer is. If you are listening to this story, remember, Emma wrote in her diary, "If something happens to me, the truth is hidden in my old letters." Maybe those letters are still out there somewhere, and perhaps they still hold a secret waiting to be revealed. If you want to hear the rest of the story, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next video.